There's a moment in every tech launch when you realize this isn't just another phone, it's a statement. And that's exactly what the OnePlus 15 feels like. A phone that looks ordinary at first glance, but the more you explore, the more you realize. This thing breaks every rule we thought we understood about flagships. Welcome back, everyone, Sam here. If you love staying ahead of the curve with the latest in tech, make sure to drop a like, share the video, and hit that subscribe button. Now, let's get into why the OnePlus 15 might just be the most quietly revolutionary phone of the year. So, OnePlus made a few moves this time that had fans scratching their heads. No Hasselblad logo, a slightly lower display resolution, and smaller camera sensors. On paper, it sounds like a downgrade. But then you notice the direction OnePlus is going. It's not about chasing specs anymore. It's about perfecting the experience. And when you use this phone, that strategy starts to make sense. Let's start with the basics. Inside that signature red box, you get the phone, a clear case, a USB to Type-C cable, and the famous 1.2 Super VOOC charger. Thankfully, OnePlus didn't pull an Apple move and ditch it. The first thing that catches your eye when you pick up the phone is how clean it looks. Flat sides, flat back, curved corners, and a design that feels incredibly precise. It's slimmer, lighter, and has that premium balance that just feels right in your hand. This sandstorm color is honestly stunning in person. It's made of fiberglass, which keeps it lightweight and resistant to fingerprints. The black and violet versions use glass with 2.5D curves for a glossier look, but the matte finish here gives it a unique texture that feels soft yet solid. It's elegant without trying to hard a design language that screams confidence, but then you flip it on, and the real magic begins. The OnePlus 15's display is the world's first 165Hz 1.5 thousand OLED panel. Yeah, it's not 2K anymore, but you'd never guess it. The clarity, color depth, and brightness are unreal. It peaks at 2000 nits outdoors and dips as low as 1 nit at night for that perfectly comfortable dimness. The bezels? Practically invisible. Just 1.15 millimeters all around, creating a screen that feels almost endless. And here's something cool: OnePlus introduced what they call super resolution and frame generation. It uses AI to sharpen visuals and boost frame rates in games. Combine that with the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 and you've got a beast of a phone. This chip doesn't just perform, it dominates. You can run demanding games for hours without noticeable throttling. And thanks to the advanced cooling system, it barely gets warm. Now, that massive 7,300 milliamp hours battery is where things get wild. It's 20% larger than before, yet the phone somehow got thinner. And that's not even the best part. 0 to 50% in 17 minutes. Full charge in just 40? That's faster than most people's coffee breaks. Even wireless charging is impressive at 500, with support for reverse charging and bypass charging to keep things cool while gaming. You can literally plug in for 5 minutes before heading out and be set for the entire day. Durability has also taken a big leap. The IP69K rating is no joke. It can handle water jets, high pressure, and heat. Basically, if you drop it in a sink, or even spill boiling water on it, please don't. It'll probably survive. The sides are metal, buttons are sturdy, and you even get an IR blaster and NFC built-in. The fingerprint sensor is ultrasonic and placed perfectly, no awkward thumb stretching this time. Now, let's talk about the part that sparked the most debate: the cameras. Gone is the Hasselblad branding. In its place, OnePlus is using their own AI-based imaging system. The main 50MP Sony IMX906 sensor is smaller, yes, but smarter. It's backed by a stronger image processor that brings better texture, faster shutter speeds, and surprisingly lifelike color tones. The ultra-wide and telephoto both use 50MP sensors too, delivering solid results with consistent detail and balance. You can even shoot 4K 120 FPS or 8030 FPS with 10-bit color for pro-level video, and that 32MP front camera? Crystal clear. It handles skin tones beautifully and nails exposure even in tricky lighting. The selfies look balanced, no over-brightening, no artificial smoothness, But here's the plot twist: the iconic alert slider is gone. Yeah, that tiny switch we all loved, replaced with something called the plus key. And honestly, it's not bad. You can map it to almost anything, open the camera, start a voice note, even summon Google's Gemini AI. It's like having a personal shortcut button, and once you get used to it, it's surprisingly useful. All of this makes it clear that OnePlus isn't competing for the crown of best camera phone anymore. It's doubling down on performance, practicality, and price. That's where the story gets interesting, because the starting price, 3,999 yuan in China, around $562, makes it one of the most aggressively priced flagships on the market. You're getting a Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, a 165Hz OLED screen, a 7,300 mAh battery, and top-tier build quality at a price that undercuts almost everyone else. It's a strategic shift. OnePlus knows not every user cares about having the largest camera sensor. Many want power, battery life, and value, and this is their answer to that. It's the kind of phone that doesn't need to shout, it just performs quietly, consistently, and confidently. Now, sure, purists will miss the slider or Hasselblad logo, but if you look past nostalgia, the OnePlus 15 feels like a bold step forward. It's not trying to be an Oppo clone or an Apple wannabe. It's rediscovering what made OnePlus great in the first place, delivering flagship power without the flagship price. So, the big question: did OnePlus play it safe? Or did they just redefine what a modern flagship should be? Because when you consider everything: design, display, performance, battery, durability, it's hard not to see this as one of the smartest phones of 2025. It's balanced, fast, efficient, and surprisingly affordable. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Does the OnePlus 15's new direction excite you? Or do you miss the old flagship killer vibe? Drop your comments below and let's get the discussion rolling. Thanks for watching till the end. This is Sam, signing off. Stay tech savvy, and I'll catch you in the next one.